In this video, we will see how to connect to SQLite database, how to create table and insert the data into that table, and also how to retrieve the data. First, I'm going to import SQLite module. SQLite 3, and then I'm going to connect to database and get the connection back. I'm using here SQLite 3's method connect, which will connect to database, and here we can give the name of our database such as demo.db. After we have a connection, we can get cursor. With cursor, we can execute SQL statements. So I'm going to use a cur for cursor variable, and with connection, I will call cursor function. It will return a cursor that I'm saving over here. And now I can execute SQL statement. So I'm going to use cursor dot execute. And now I'm going to create a table and use SQL statement for that. Create table, and I will name it students. And then I need to provide the columns for this table. It will be ID of type integer, and I will make it a primary key. And then I will have another variable name, or the column name, and its type will be text, and I'm making it not null. I will add over here create table if not exists. So if we don't have this table already, then we are going to create this table. And now I'm going to insert a row of data into this table. So I'm going to use cursor again and execute. And then I'm going to use the insert statement. Insert into students, and then the values, and value will be for ID 1, and then in single quotes the value for name, I will set it to Tom, and just close it. Now I can call commit method of connection that will save or commit the changes. Dot commit or connection, connection dot commit. We can also select the data from this table. So for that, I'm going to use cursor dot execute and use a select statement. Select star from students. That means select all the rows from the students table. And then I'm going to call fetch all to get all the rows back. So I will save in rows variable over here and cursor dot fetch all function. And now I'm going to print each row by looping using for loop for row in rows print row print row. Now I can execute this script. I can type Python 3 then SQL underscore example.py. You can see it printed the ID and the names value. So we are able to connect to database, create a table and insert the data into table and also select the data from the table. You can also do ls command on Linux or Ubuntu to see if the file of that database is there. I'm going to do ls and you can see over here demo.db. Also in this code, error handling can be done using SQLite's error built-in function. We can use try and accept and also print the error. We can import error from SQLite. We can write from SQLite 3 import error, and over here when we are connecting to database we can surround it with try. Example over here try, and need to do indentation now. Try and then accept block. And over here error as E, and we can print error here, print E. Just save it. Let me insert more values into our table. I'm just going to copy this one and change over here to Peter. ID will be 2 and name Peter, and 3 John, then will be 4 and ID will be 4 and name will be Mike. Save it, and now I can run it again. Python 3 and SQL underscore example dot py. You can see now it shows us all those 4 rows This way we can insert more data into table. We can also delete a row or data from our table. We can use cursor, execute, and then delete to delete from students where ID, let's make it uppercase, where ID equals, I'm going to make it 4, so we are going to delete the fourth record. So I'm just gonna save it and just run our script again. You can see it only printed the 3 rows. The fourth was deleted by using that delete SQL statement. So this way you can use SQLite 3 with Python. To keep on learning, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep supporting me and thank you for watching.